Hey, Scorpio-Sagittarius, Cusp Collective, and any of my tribe members with a lot of 8th and ninth house energy. Welcome in. Ooh, sorry. Little card flex. Welcome in to our Timeless Astrology Tarot reading. Okay. Please make sure you read through the description box below this video to best understand how to navigate the energies on this channel. And also to gain free resources if you need to learn about your natal chart or want to know where you have Scorpio or Sagittarius. Free natal chart calculators are linked in the description box below. They are not affiliates. They're just websites I find to be very accurate, okay? And make sure you also check out the different ways to connect with me here on the YouTube platform, on Patreon, all right? Through my website if you're ever interested in a personal reading. All that good stuff is linked down below. All right, we're going to get right into it. The second house in Uranus. Okay, radically changing your physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. Happy full moon, by the way. We're streaming this as the full moon lunar eclipse on the cusp of Aquarius Pisces is rising. Definitely expect radical change, or radical change has already maybe happened. So sorry, let me tap into the chat. Hey guys, hi Jason again. Thank you so much for being here. Hey Mise Meep. Hi Cheryl, good to see you. Welcome, love. Hi Angela, good to see you again. Yeah, you got the 7th house. Okay, profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships. For those of you that are tuning in here live with me, make sure you let me know if you were born before or on or after the cusp of revolution. Our resolution is what I wanted to say. So something's definitely resolving itself. That's awesome. Okay. But let me know where you land on the cusp, or before, after, or if you're cross-watching. I'm always interested to know that. I just found out you can do little polls and live chats there. So make sure you guys do that. And if you're watching this a little later, let me know in the comments down below. All right, I love to talk with you guys there. And again, radically change. Something about Uranus is significant here. Maybe you have Uranus in your 8th or 9th house, or your Uranus is in Scorpio or Sagittarius. Maybe your 7th house is Scorpio or Sagittarius, or your Venus is in Scorpio or Sagittarius. Yeah, they want me to put that back. Great. I'm gonna do a couple more shuffles here. I feel like something just shifted. All right, we're going to try to keep up with this energy. This energy is moving fast. So something about time could feel very accelerated for you right now. Okay, 1-1. Yeah, something's going on. What's going on here for Scorpio Sagittarius when it comes to their cosmic astrological influences? Gemini, okay. 3rd house energy, Mercury, Chiron. Okay, in conjunction with the sun. I wanted to even come out in reverse now. Give me 1 second, y'all, because I've been trying to do right by the authors of these decks and learn them a little bit more. Like, I definitely am like a more of an intuitive reader and just kind of pick up on things and learn as I go. But give me a second. I just want to see if they're meant to... I don't think they're meant to be necessarily in reverse. Okay. But nonetheless, this conjunction did come out in reverse. Something... something didn't come together. And there could be hurt and or healing happening around... Now, mind you, for me as a reader, if the energy shows up, whether it is in reverse, upright, it's present, there could just be variables, factors that are influencing this energy, okay? I think you're healing hurt around that. Curiosity, intellect, and networking. This is a network of energy. Oh boy, okay. The sun, self-express and embody truth. There's a reason why this conjunction didn't happen or didn't last, hasn't happened yet, is delayed, maybe has been delayed. Because I feel like there are these little fine-tuned small details. Very Virgo energy. Okay, it's still a season we're in for a couple more days. That you are tending to, you have to tend to, or are coming up right now for you to release, let go of, detach from, again, heal any hurt around it. Something was a mystery. Something is a mystery. There's something that was unknown. There could have been, I just heard like a natural curiosity. There's something about this Gemini energy. Now, it is the 7th house to your Sagittarian influence. This could be more or less like a South Node energy for some of you guys. I just saw the South Node symbol in my mind's eye. Some of you could be North Node Sag. So your South Node would be in Gemini. Yeah, let's talk about it. Okay, there's... Ooh. I feel like there's so much to talk about here. This might be a bit of a lengthy one, okay? So grab some snacks if you need to. Oh, are we all the way off? Sorry. I'm trying to reorient my camera. Hold on. From the members read that we just did. We know this came out in reverse, okay? Sorry, my throat chakra just went off. Uh-oh. Hey, Creole Moon. Thank you for being here, love. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. You're right in the middle there, Cheryl. That's awesome. I'm sorry, y'all. There was something trying to block my throat chakra here. So, yeah, hidden, mysterious, unknown. Something, this could also be something that you never spoke about, something that you haven't shed light on. But why do I feel like curious minds want to know? Like, the mystery could be around you, Scorp Sag. People trying to get to know what you're about, get to know you, want to know more about you. Because there's always something very social about the 3rd house and Gemini energy and Mercury. Could be a lot of talk. Why do I almost feel like something didn't come together because you were embodying your truth? Something about, yeah, 3 of Swords. Something about this feels like South Node energy. Okay, again, if you want to check out your South Node, I would advise starting with your Western tropical astrology chart. Easier to understand right off the gate if you're new to your natal chart, okay? Maybe lean into where your Chiron is at too. If you have Chiron in Gemini, then you definitely maybe have had a lot of social wounding. Like friend groups, maybe even like a Chiron in Aquarius. A lot of betrayal by friends or the peers, peer-to-peer people in your immediate nucleus. Okay. Clarify this Gemini energy. Ooh. The Eight of Cups, right. So this is what you've walked away from. Temperance, healed, Queen of Pentacles, and found some sense of self-worth around. This could be groups, friendships, relationships, ways of thinking even, ideologies, paradigms, perspectives that you've detached from, have allowed yourself to heal from or heal through or shift and change in some way with temperance. That is your energy in the major arcanas. That bridge between the 8th and the 9th house where your faith steps in to see you through the ending and the beginning of something. What's the hurt and the heal with Chiron, the Five of Wands? Yeah, this has been the Four of Cups with the Ace of Swords. Okay, because I almost didn't want to say it because I didn't want to misspeak, but the Ace of Swords means, yeah, that's truth. This is... how could I say this? For some of you, depending on where your Chiron is at, okay, what house, what zodiac energy it's tethered to. And again, the stars aren't necessarily facts. They're just conditions. They're just influences, okay? You're greater than any astrological anything, okay? Don't don't get too tied into that too deeply, but it does feel like you're either predispositioned to have to go through some sort of challenge. So maybe this is like a square we're talking about that's relevant for you right now. Obstacle, mountain to climb, wound to heal, Achilles heel, and a type of a thing. And it feels social. It feels between you and others. So maybe not necessarily your relationship with self, but it's been the relationship between you and others that have brought about that Three of Swords that we saw earlier, this need to be in the Eight of Cups, either emotionally distant or detached. Now the Eight of Cups is a point of no return. It's not going back. You can only really head towards your Nine of Cups and your Ten of Cups once you've actualized or embodied, especially with the sun, once you've embodied the truth of what you need to detach from. Again, you've seen that, you've accepted the clarity. I just think it's the wound. It's like I was saying on the members meditation and channeled message that we do before every public live here on the channel. It's one thing, it's a gift to be able to see the bigger picture, that Sagittarius influence, that 9th house, to let your faith expand the view. But it doesn't exempt you from the human experience of it. So it's maybe areas and aspects within, again, either your 8th and 9th house, or this is the cusp, this is about your sun, your spirit, this is what's happening to you or what you're dealing with or will face over the next few weeks spiritually, especially with the Five of Wands and the Four of Cups. It's almost like, how could I say it? So much is coming in. Jeez. It's almost like, how do you hold compassion for, and this is going to sound a bit sick, but hang in there with me, okay? How do you hold compassion for people, places, situations, scenarios that worked against you? Maybe even in situations where you were working against yourself, right? It's not necessarily always external, but the way that our members meditation went and the cards that I'm seeing now, I'd say maybe 8 times out of 10. That's probably the case for some of you guys. This is coming up against social challenges due to how you embody your truth. Again, the Ace of Swords. This could also be that Sag influence of being a bit blunt, not sugarcoating much, because the quicker we can all get to the truth and live in the truth and embody the truth, the happier and the more peaceful and everybody can be. But it could have been a challenge to get people to join you in embodying that truth or living in that truth, especially when it comes to, again, we saw the 7th house kind of peek out for you earlier, right? Profound relationships, connections, partnerships. It's almost like when embodying your truth, speaking the truth, saying the truth actually ends up working against you, maybe, or again, it's like it doesn't bring about maybe the peace you thought it would. So again, I think there's a learning curve here for you, Scorp Sag, which is par for course and where you definitely need to be, especially with this lunar eclipse and this eclipse season. So keep doing whatever it is that you are doing. But clarify that 5 of Wands and the 4 of Cups, because this feels weighted. Like this isn't just one situation, one specific. No, this is in maybe multiple areas of your life or aspects of your life. So it's a deeper soul spirit lesson. Yeah, High Priestess. So we're confirming something. Okay, and the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's like you don't hold it in, you don't hold it back. Your self-expression, or again, what you know. But maybe that's also been the lesson. There's a time and a place. Yeah, clarify the 5 of Wands and the 4 of Cups for Chiron. And again, this is what I mean. You understand it. You have a higher level of understanding, but it doesn't exempt you from experiencing it in its full entirety. Yeah, which requires facing the hurt and healing it. Okay, the 6 of Pentacles, right? So I feel like you've already been doing that. So I might be not saying anything that's brand new to you, but I do get a very strong sense of justice though with the 8 of Wands. Some sort of balance, 6 of Pentacles being like a mini justice energy for me. Because it is Taurus, which is also Venetian. So you got that Taurus Libra vibe there. With the 8 of Wands. It's like once you actually figure out your sense of balance, how to really... Thank you, Spirit. What is truly of value to you? And maybe that's the trick of it here, Scorp Sag. Maybe there is a need to kind of go deep within, maybe do a little bit of hermiting to really get to the core of who you are, get to your central sun, internal sun. Sit with that inner child energy, 5th house. Maybe you have some Leo in your chart, or a Leo is significant. 2 of Cups could be a connection relationship, maybe that 7th house energy. Doesn't necessarily have to be. But why was this conjunction in reverse? Yeah, the Hierophant. The Hierophant, the 3 of Pentacles. It's something that I'll definitely say divinely guided. Okay? Whatever not worked out for you, not coming into union. Again, this was in reverse. Having to walk away from something, having to let something go, something not coming together. Maybe, oh, some of you, this is family. Yeah, okay. Some of you, this is family. I think you have spent enough time spinning your wheels here, Scorp Sag, around the why. Trying to see it, maybe trying to put yourself in someone else's shoes. Why would I choose that? Why would I do this? Like maybe going a little overboard with it too. So just be mindful to just be as gentle with yourself as possible, especially in the mental arena right now with the eclipse season and where it's landing. What I ultimately feel is this deeper awareness and sense of, you know what, you can't change what's happened. Especially if this is more of a past energy. You can't change what's happened. You can't change necessarily the cards that you were dealt. But with the Six of Pentacles, you can play your best hand. You can work with what you got and make it work for you. So maybe your level of resourcefulness has been also a source of resentment in some way. Like, resentment, that's okay. So again, this is where the Hermit energy needs to go in. You maybe need to go deep within your heart. Spend some time with your inner child, because it feels definitely related. Yeah, the King of Cups at the bottom. Because I think something didn't work out in your favor and for your favor. But it might have taken some time, due to how deep that wound was for you, to see it that way. Almost, I want to say, see it as a gift. And I know that that could be a reach depending on where you are in this energy. But the Six of Pentacles is in some way a gift. It comes after the Five. So after you've kind of stepped out on faith and took a leap and trusted in something greater than yourself to see you through. It's like the Six of Pentacles is almost getting that proof that the divine is real. Because those that can be trapped in the 3D and the material world often do not let the divine into their life like that, or into their happenings or their actions or their doing. They're very, very earth. You know, if I can't see it, then it doesn't exist type of a thing. But that transition from the Five of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles, I feel, is that. Where you're put in the position to trust nothing but a divine source, nothing but something greater than you, to see you through, carry you through, heal you through something. Where it does become bigger than you. Something about asking for help as well. Don't be ashamed of that, Scorp-Sag, especially in your energy dynamic. That can be tough. Because I think there's a lot of wisdom to gain. I think you have been gaining a lot of lessons from this, or you're finally at that Six of Pentacles moment where you understand the gift of hardship in a major way. So talk about this Hierophant and the Three of Pentacles with the Four of Wands and the Strength. Yeah, here's that Leo energy. Leo or a Virgo. Four of Wands is Venus and Aries energy. So it took a lot of strength. It took a lot of courage to heal the hurt of something not happening, something not coming together, something not seemingly working out for you. Again, this feels long term. And what I mean by long term is like something that has maybe been affecting you for many, many years. Like not just a recent, because that's what I kind of feel in your cusp energy with this eclipse season. A lot of multi-year, 10+ year cycles are closing out for you, coming to an end, going through their transcendence. Right? This moon's connected to Pisces, Aquarius energy. So it took a lot of strength. It took a lot of courage. Four of Wands can also talk about a home. So this could have been this moon energy, something about the moon, y'all. All right. I mean, clearly we're streaming it as it's rising, but it definitely has an influence, and I think an important influence for Scorp-Sag energies. Okay. Something about the home. Healing hurt from the home. Which could mean from the root. No longer just chopping off the heads of the weeds, like actually uprooting them. Or understanding again why a home didn't come together, why some sort of merger, union, again, Four of Wands energy didn't materialize. Again, I feel like it's because there's I don't want to say too much embodied truth, but it maybe wasn't in alignment with the truth of who you are, or it would have maybe casted a shadow on your sun. Like, again, it's like the grass could always be greener on the other side, right? But more times often than not, it's where you're at is where the grass is greenest. You know, it's like looking at it from a perspective of, what if that was the best case scenario, even if it hurt, even if it caused an open wound, even if it did some damage? What if that was the highest available option for you in that moment? But again, it's looking at something like a gift. And the magician, come on now. The gift to create something new. Something would have had you second guessing your sense of self-worth or power or something like that. It's like you wouldn't have, yeah, it's something you wouldn't have had, or let me correct that. You might have had an even harder time had something come together than what you feel you've had by something not coming together. So apply that to where that fits within your life, okay? Because I think it's in multiple spaces. But clarify the Hierophant and the Three of Pentacles for conjunction in reverse, the Five of Cups. Yeah, it was a source of disappointment. It was a Tower, Wheel of Fortune. But it was timing, divine intervention, a little bit more showing up. It put you either on the path you needed to be on. It opened up maybe a new world to you. Or again, it gifted you with something. Sometimes the Wheel of Fortune can be like a time, like a clock for me. It opened you up to understanding something, experiencing something that you could then use in the future down the line. That again, set you up or benefited you in some way. So yeah, it hurt. Chiron hurts. It's our wounds. But they serve us. It's all about perspective. Okay, it's definitely all about perspective when it comes to this situation, or when it comes to this healing that you're doing with Chiron. Especially in, yeah, double down on that with that Gemini. How you think about it is important. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, like I said, it would have held you back and overburdened you. Or something was holding you back and weighing you down spiritually. Clarify Gemini and Chiron. Ten of Pentacles and the Lovers. That's what I'm talking about. They were the Ten of Wands back out here. Exactly. Something about the home. With the Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles, oh, I feel like it's been a journey maybe to, and this is Gemini energy, right? With the Lovers. It's maybe been a journey to accept and or see. Again, it's like how something was either done out of love. If it's family, it's almost like that was best case. I can't get over that. That was best case scenario. Even though it was shitty, excuse my language. Even if it, you know, yeah, come on now, Ten of Cups. I think there was something that definitely, this, I feel like I'm a couple years back for y'all, okay? For the group that'll resonate with this. There was definitely something that shifted for you. Let me say this, how it's coming in. That shifted you out of a perspective, an idea, a belief around a Ten of Pentacles either being something that was a source of Lover's energy. Now again, Lovers is a choice. But it's also a reflection of your own duality in harmony, as opposed to against. So again, something about what would have been the ideal. Maybe there's always been this ideal that you've subconsciously or consciously have been aiming for. And again, there's been a lot of hurt around it, around it not coming together. It's, how could I put it? Like, let's say you had an absent parent. Let's just put it in the family, because I keep hearing family. Let's say you had an absent parent and you spent your childhood growing up thinking, man, life would have been so different had that parent actually been there, had, you know, had something come together, had it not broken apart. Maybe this is tenderness around coming from a broken home or a broken family structure. Like, again, I think there's something about home in the 4th house, maybe, or something about Chiron that's bringing you home, either home to yourself, home to your truth, or bringing you clarity about a sense of home or your ideals around home. Or 10 of Pentacles could also be career goals driven. Like, again, some sort of like a vision. An ideal is what I keep hearing. Had that actually happened, it would have held you back. So it didn't happen, so you could be free. And that's how it's coming through. It didn't happen, so you could be free to embody your truth, free to self-express. Where you might not have had that opportunity had it went a different way. Okay? And you got the 9 of Pentacles, something about your independence. You weren't meant to be in the 3 of Pentacles in that way, or with those energies, or in those networks. This could be like dreams unfulfilled, maybe at, well, like things that you, again, ideal. Oh, it would have been great had this worked out, had that done. And I think you're getting to this point where it's like, no, it's actually great that those things didn't happen. Because look at what you've been able to build within yourself. I feel like I'm speaking to a group of you guys who have come in a very, very long way. I heard by trial and tribulation, you have been made or forged in fire. Through the fire. 10 of Wands. Yeah, you've carried the spiritual weight. You've done the heavy lifting. I just heard you should be proud of yourself. You took that leap of faith, 5 of Pentacles, like I said. That transition from the 5 to the 6. You took that leap of faith to believe in something greater than yourself, or to let the part, the sun in you, the spirit in you, be louder than your reality, your fears, whatever it might be. Bigger than the ideal. And are now at your 9 of Pentacles, or are about to be. Or let's say this, you weren't meant to work with certain people, certain energies, or you weren't meant to be in relationship with certain family members or certain situations because of what might be coming towards you. Not meant to be a part of it, not meant to have a merger, not meant to have some sort of mutual benefit, 6 of Pentacles. And that could hurt because it could be people you wanted to be next to you, beside you, with you, walking that, or things that you wanted to invest in long time, or that you thought would have been, you know what I mean? It's like that you had higher hopes for, but divine plan is always at play. And I think, again, you could see the bigger picture, but what you are maybe dealing with now is the human part of it. Feeling what you need to feel, accepting what you need to accept. Really doing that 8th house dance, letting go. Some of you maybe feel like you've had to let go of a lot more than you wanted to get to this point, to be able to embody your truth and self-express from again, the sun is pure energy. Some of you, this is about accepting your light. And some of you, it's about accepting your light. Some of you maybe have been dimming yourself down so that you don't have to let go of certain things, people, places, situations. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. So what I love is that this is progression. Three of Pentacles to the 6 of Pentacles to the 8 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. Temperance and the Lovers. You now know or have access to that pathway in yourself to make choices, decisions, actions, or have a sense of understanding around what is your truth. Okay, something about truth is very, very significant. It's kind of like when you know you've done all that you can, there's nothing to fear, there's nothing to worry about. You did the best that you could with what you had, what you were given. You made it work. Some of you, I feel like, are going to be celebrating something. Come on. Yes, with the world at the bottom. Yeah, some of you are going to be celebrating something very soon. And this could be a personal celebration. Nobody has to be invited. This is almost like a personal win for you. You're overcoming something huge with Gemini out here in your mind. So maybe it has been your mental framework or the mindsets and the perspectives, the conditioned beliefs that you've had to let go of that have clearly kind of paved out some way for you to, again, self-express and embody your truth. Maybe not everyone's truth, but it's yours. I think you freed yourself in some way. It's like something that was either with the Chiron, again, naturally set up to possibly trap you into some sort of downtrodden energy, or again, always be a wound, always be a sore spot or a tender thing. It's like maybe that's a part of it too. Maybe there's maybe that wound, whatever it is, if it's more than one, has been visible to a lot of people or easy to kind of pick up on. I don't know. It's like something about it at one point was easy to see, but I think you've done the healing around it. You've balanced yourself out. And now you're in your world energy or at that world phase, ready to let it all go. Ready to step into the new. The world can also be enlightenment through Saturn. You've gained the truth. You've gained a very, very deep level of understanding around some karmic cycles that I think you've been navigating and hurting and healing through. So like I said, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, continue to work on yourself, continue to do the soul work that you feel guided to do, to continue to make those shifts and changes, continue to heal the hurt. Because it's only leading you to the things that are in alignment, the Lovers, and meant for you, Hierophant and the 3 of Pentacles, to grow with. And not the other way. All right, we're going to head over to the extended over on Patreon. Again, that link to join Patreon is in the description box below. I will have the exact extended for this reading pinned in a comment down below. And now I'm working on it, but all extended readings here on out will be available for a one-time purchase on Patreon. So if you do not want to join the membership and you just feel called to watch this one reading or one extended or one whatever's provided as far as content over there on Patreon, you can do so. All right, so check that out. But I thank you guys so much for tuning into this. I hope this gave you some confirmation and clarity around what you are already feeling within your energy right now, what you are already kind of dealing with, or kind of connecting some dots. Let me know in the comments down below. All right, and I thank you guys for being here. Thank you again, Queen. Hey, Traveling Tree Tarot. Thanks for being here, love. Thank you again, Creole Moon. Thank you, Mise Meep. Thank you, Angela, and everybody else who tuned in here live with me. I really appreciate you all so very much. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. We'll have our remaining readings posted here soon. And I'll see you all in our next one. All right? Namaste.